and welcome back to a new video. And after my Switch Lite unboxing, I wanted to share with you what else I got during the last 1 or 2 months. It was a lot, just to warn you. I had a really stressful phase and I was not feeling too well actually. And what's the best way to compensate that? Yes, some classic retail therapy. And to make it even worse, I tipped my toes into the grounds of retro gaming. And this is a never-ending pit. Therefore, I got a lot to show you. We got Switch games, systems, loads of DS games, and even accessories. So let's get started. It will be a long one. And I know, it's too much. It was too much money, too many games. But yeah, I hope it will be better in the next month. Fingers crossed. Let's start with the Switch games, so we have this out of the way. If you haven't watched my last unboxing video, I unboxed the Switch Lite. I'm so in love with this little piece of tech. And I was telling you that my Link's Awakening game was not arriving on time, but it finally arrived. It was just 1 day late, which actually was okay. And yeah, I played, I think, half of it. I got 4 dungeons. Like, I played around 10 hours. I know that people can beat it in like 10 to 12 hours in total, but I was taking my time. I was having fun. I was exploring the world. I am still exploring the world because I never played Link's Awakening. So, super fun game, and I hope to finish it this weekend, and maybe you will get a review then. Then I got 1 game as a gift. I was not planning on buying this until like maybe Christmas, but then my friend Jasmine gave me Fire Emblem Free Houses because she has it, and our other 2 friends, David and Debbie, they are super obsessed with Fire Emblem, and they're always writing in our WhatsApp group like, yeah, have you noticed this and that? They are not spoiling, but they are like, ooh, and have so many hours in this game, and I now finished one of those, and now I will start with Red again, and da-da-da-da. And she was like, Anna, I feel completely overwhelmed. I never played a Fire Emblem game, and I know you don't want to get it for yourself, but I want you to play it alongside with me. So I got it for you as a little gift, as a thank you, and I'm super happy about that. I was super overwhelmed. I never thought she would get me this game. It's like, why? But yeah, super happy. Looking forward to playing it. She's playing Astral Chain now. Also on my bucket list. Definitely on my bucket list. I'm playing Link's Awakening, and the other stuff I accumulated during the last 2 months, and I think around the time, like maybe mid-November, because end of October, we start playing Yoshi's, not Yoshi, Luigi's Mansion 3, and in between there's some Ring Fit Adventure. I will definitely get that, and The Witcher 3, but maybe I will keep that until Christmas break. I think it's a perfect Christmas break game. Yeah, but around that time somewhere, I will start playing this game with her, and I'm super excited for it. An eBay find, I finally got ARMS. I wanted this game for so long, more for collector's reasons, to be honest. Like in 2017, when the Switch was brand new, and this was one of the few games you could get. I mean, you could get a handful of games, but this was one of the first 3 or 4 titles that Nintendo released exclusively for the Switch. And I was like, yeah, I want it, but I don't want to pay 60 euros for it. It's not worth that. And maybe the mechanic is not my favorite. But then at one of the meetups, we played it a little, and I love the mini games. The mini games are really fun. The volleyball, I think, so it was on my endless wish list for games. But the price never got down. Never. It was always around the 40 euro mark. And now I got it for like 30 euros used on eBay. I'm happy to have it in collection. We played it already at a games night, and it's really fun. Still, I don't think it's worth more than 30 euros, actually. So I would suggest wait until the prices come down, but this never seems to happen, so maybe get a used copy. This game was on sale at our local media shop called Saturn. It came with a lot of stuff. I was not used to this, that like a standard game is coming with loads of stuff in it. You have this little keychain of a dragon. I'm talking about Wonder Boy, if you haven't seen it. And also a little CD with the soundtrack. I actually have nothing to play this on, but it's fine. And a little instruction booklet with some art stuff on it, and a different cover if you want to change it up a little. So yeah, I'm super happy with that. It was only 25 euros brand new, and I think this will be a nice collector's thing, actually. I'm thinking about starting to really collect for the Switch, but yeah, maybe I should not do it, but I'm happy to have this. I think I won't play it that soon, but eventually, someday, I will start with it. And this is maybe the most stupid game I bought for the Switch, but maybe also in general. It's Harry Potter, the Harry Potter Lego collection. I love this game, but I already own this game for the PS4. And I even finished the first part, so the first one to till the fourth year. I even got the platinum trophy for it. But I wanted to play it on the go, the second part. Actually, I own the second part for the Nintendo DS. So this was super stupid, but it was reduced and there was a sale on eBay. It was like 20 euros and it was on my wish list, even though it's super stupid, but it has been on my wish list for months. So I decided, yeah, come, treat yourself. It was a weak moment. Hi, Harry! And one last Switch accessory is this game case in the Breath of the Wild design. The thing is, I already have this white one, both are from Hori, and it's getting full. It's really getting full, guys. I have a lot of games. Oh, too many? Yeah, definitely. I would say too many games. Yeah, you'd see that it's not completely full. And actually, I had one page of this filled up already, but then I got my Switch Lite and the Switch Lite case, and some games went into the Switch Lite case, and some games went into the normal Switch case, or there was more room in the normal Switch case because those games were now going to the Switch Lite case, and therefore I could combine all the games in just one case. But no worries, no worries. I will get this filled up quite soon. I'm really sure. I'm sure about that. So let's maybe get to the most expensive buy of this month, or like the past 2 months, which is a new Nintendo 3DS. I never owned one. I have the new Nintendo 2DS XL, and I have the original 3DS. No XL, no new. But yeah, I always wanted to try the 3D on the new Nintendo 3DS, and of course I would love to get the XL version because it's just bigger and it's nicer to hold in the hands. And I actually found these on eBay. It's the Pokemon edition. It's like the Pokemon Sun and Moon edition. It has some scratches. It's not mint condition, but it's still, I would say, good to average condition. The screens are in awesome condition. They have some minor micro scratches, but mostly, as you can maybe see, they are totally, absolutely fine. And this is actually the most important thing for me. I paid 130 euros. I paid like 100 pounds, which is like around 120 euros or something like that. No, not even. I think 110 euros or something. But I had to pay shipping from the UK, which was quite expensive. And you might say, that's not a bargain, Anna. It's like a new Nintendo 3DS XL for 130 euros. It's the limited edition one, and it came with a bunch of games. First of all, Pokemon Moon, so this was awesome. And also Pokemon Sun, but not with the case. It was just the Pokemon Sun cartridge. And as I own Pokemon Sun already, I gave it to Jasmine, my friend Jasmine, because she got her new Nintendo 2DS XL quite recently. We gave it to her in, I think, springtime for her birthday. So we all collected and gave it to her because she never had a DS. So we were like, we have to get you these. And maybe actually because she owns almost all the Switch games and we did not know what Switch game to buy her because she just buys everything herself. So yeah, and that's why I gave her the spare Pokemon Sun one. But yeah, it came with Pokemon Moon and Pokemon Sun and the Pokemon Collection new Nintendo 3DS XL and the 3DS game of Star Wars The Force Awakens. I think I would try it. I like Star Wars, I like Lego games, so maybe. Monopoly, the DS one, also nice. Yeah, of course it's nicer to just play it with people. I have like 3 different versions of Monopoly here, but usually people don't have that much time. I would love an online version of this, but I don't want to get the Switch version. It's too expensive for just Monopoly. But there's like a Hasbro Game Night collection, which has at least 3 games in it. I will wait for that to come down in price, and hopefully I can play this one online. Toy Story 3 for the Nintendo DS. I don't know if this is any good. The movie is good, but I don't know if the game is good. Disney's A Christmas Carol. I'm not that sure that this will be a good game. I mostly think it won't be a good game, but it came with it. Then Ice Age 4 Continental Drift from Arctic Games. Or is it Arctic Games is part of the, it's from Activision, so Arctic Games is part of the title. So this came with it, and the penguins of Madagascar, and the penguins of Madagascar too, but this one came without a case. So you see, this Game Boy, this new Nintendo 3DS XL, was owned by a little boy, but I mean, it's a lot of games with the console, with more Pokemon, and all in all, it was quite a nice package for 130 euros. I'm fine with that, and I'm happy to own a new 3DS XL now. Oh, and it came with a Pikachu case. Who can say no to a Pikachu case? Actually, it was really smelly because everything comes from a smoker's household, but I threw it in the washing machine, and now it smells fine. It smells like washing detergent. Okay, let's get to the other systems. Maybe let's start with the one I'm regretting the most, which is this Nintendo DSi, no XL. Why did I get that? It was by accident. I wanted to get an XL and I did not see that this is not an XL version. And why did I want the DSi? Because I was listening to a podcast about retro gaming and about the best way to play Nintendo DS games. And of course the 3DS and the new 3DS and the new 2DS and all of them can play Nintendo DS games. This is also the reason why I never thought I would need one. And I have a Nintendo DS Lite. But in this podcast, they were saying that the screen ratio, even though you can change it on the 3DS, it's just better on the console it was made for. And also the brightness and the colors seem to be a little off on the 3DS. So that's why I decided I wanted a new Nintendo. No, not a new Nintendo. Okay. Those names, I'm confused. I wanted to have a DSi XL, but thought this was one. It wasn't one. I was not reading the eBay description. I was stupid, but it's fine. It was just 40 euros. And it came with a copy of Mario Kart DS. So I think one of my little cousins will like this when they visit me, or maybe I give it as a gift to them, or I don't know. But this one is extra, but then finally I got my XL version. You can clearly see the difference. I mean, it's also quite nice to see the difference of the consoles, and also the difference with the new 3DS XL. They are really similar. They are really, really, really similar in size. Super similar. But the 3DS is a little heavier, I think. I don't know, but it's beautiful. Like, it has scratches in the front. You can clearly see. I mean, there are some fingerprints on it now from holding it, so there are fingerprints on it right away when you touch it. But there are some scratches, so it's not in the best condition. But also the same here, it has some screen protectors on it, and the screens still look really, really nice, which is the more important thing for me. And this was even cheaper than this. I think this was 43 euros. This was just plain 40 euros. I mean, this came with the game. This came with no game. But this is like the better console, actually. But it was a bargain, actually. I had to look around a little. They were a little bit more expensive, at least 50 to 60 euros. It's also blowing my mind that the Game Boy Colors are so expensive at the moment. I want a Game Boy Color so bad, but they are also like around 40 to 50 euros in a nice condition, and this one was the same price. This is the much more powerful console, but of course there are maybe less Game Boy Colors than Nintendo DSi's, but come on. Why is the Game Boy Color so expensive? I mean, 40 euro for a console is not expensive, but yeah. So I love it. I like it a lot. The screen is huge, and I will play Zelda Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks and the Dragon Quest and everything on it. So yeah, got a lot of games for this, and I'm super, super, super excited. And I maybe will use this Pikachu case for this one, actually. And I got myself an actual Game Boy. Woo! I owned a Game Boy Advance before, like this one. I also got this off eBay as a kid or as a teenager. I never owned a Game Boy. I'm making sure that my parents will never forget that I was never allowed to have a Game Boy. I bring this up every Christmas, every birthday, and maybe 10,000 times in between. The wounds are still deep and not healed. But yeah, I'm making up for it. Quite good, I think. Yeah, and I saw this in our local second-hand shop at home at my parents' place when I was visiting them. And yeah, it was 30 euros. It was actually 35 euros with Tetris, it said. And then he wanted to pack it, and I'm like, where's the game? Where's Tetris? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. The Tetris is gone. I'm like, yeah, but I won't pay 30 euros without the Tetris, actually. And I wanted to get Super Mario Land 1 with it. This was 10 euros extra, so it would have been 40 euros. But yeah, I haggled a little bit and then I paid 35 for both of this. The condition is not the best, same here. I have to get one of those little Y screwdrivers to get the case off, clean it a little, get the dust from underneath the case and between the screen and the case. But yeah, it's really nice. And actually, I prefer playing on this one because the resolution is so much better and than on the Game Boy Advance. I would love one of these with backlight, but they're so expensive. They're like 100, 150 euros just because someone modded the backlight in. Yeah, but like the form factor of this is just awesome, but the screen on this, it's awful. It's awful. That's the reason why I got a new Nintendo. No, not a new. It's the Nintendo DS Lite, just for playing Game Boy Advance games, to be honest, with a backlight. Yeah, because I don't like the little Nintendo Advance SP. I think it will be a little crampy, but yeah. But now I have the Game Boy, because this was the issue. I could have played Game Boy games on this one, but I knew the screen was shitty. And this one can play Game Boy Advance games, but it cannot play Nintendo Game Boy games, and also no Game Boy Color games. So the system was not perfect. Yeah, and I like that it does not have a backlight, actually, because I can play it in bed in the evening and it won't keep me up. So it does not mess with my melatonin and no blue light and stuff like that. So if you think reading is boring and you want to keep on playing without interfering with your sleep patterns, just get a good old Game Boy. And afterwards, I got 2 additional games on eBay for it. This Mario Picross, because I love Picross, and it was only like 2 or 3 or I think 4 euros. It was 4 euros. And I played it a little, and it's really, really nice. I think this will be my bedtime thing, playing on the Game Boy and playing some Mario's Picross. That's amazing for relaxation and calming down, and it's the perfect thing before getting to sleep. And then I have some Wario Land. I have Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. Actually, Super Mario Land 2 is my favorite Mario game of all time, and I did not buy a cartridge for this yet because it's sometimes still kind of expensive, or like all the eBay listings were not as nice condition wise. I want to have it in a good condition. I own it on Virtual Console on my original 3DS, and I love this game. I don't remember where I played it, but I have some childhood memories of Super Mario Land 2, and every time I see it with the little Mario, you can go inside, and the witch hat and the tree world, it's so creative and I love it. And Wario Land is supposed to be also really, really awesome, so I'm looking forward to playing this. But as I want to play my Game Boy Advance games, but also the Game Boy games on the go with some backlight. I mean, when I'm in bed and I have my lighting situation fixed, it's fine. But on the go, playing Game Boy games, the lighting situation without no backlight is really, really shitty. So this is why I got this little console here. It's a retro handheld console. It's an LDK widescreen with retro FW on it. It's a ROM system where you can play your own ROM games that you can import. Of course, only the ones you already own in game form, because otherwise it would be illegal and piracy. But yeah, I put the games on it that I own, my Game Boy games, but also my 3DS, not 3DS games, my Game Boy Advance games like Minish Cap, or I love The Sims Best and Out. I played that on my cousin's Game Boy Advance SP when I was younger, because he got one on Christmas. I was so jealous. Oh my god, I was so jealous. But he let me play with it, so it was fine. I loved this game, that's why I got it, and this one, and also Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It came with the pack I got. But yeah, it's mainly for the Game Boy games, to play them on the go with some backlight and with some save states. I did not consider that you cannot save your game on Super Mario Land 1. This is awful. How can I do it? Even the Picross one has save states, has some save games on it, like free save game slots. But maybe this one is the new one, and Super Mario Land 1 was the original one that was released with the Game Boy. So it's the oldest one, but yeah, it's hard. With no save games, I cannot always play this in one sitting. I can't. So yeah, I'm happy to have this little thing, and it's super light, and it's really nice, and it's easy, and I can just throw it into my backpack and always have it with me, and all my physical Game Boy games with me on the go with backlight. Awesome. And you won't believe it, I got another system. It's this one. A Pokemon Mini! Oh my god, I wanted this so bad when I was like 12 or 13, I don't remember, right? But when this came out, I love Pokemon so much, and it's so cute, it's so tiny. It's not the Pikachu Tamagotchi thing, if you might think this. This is really a gaming console, and it comes with cartridges. Beep, 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 beep. And I got it for a really cheap price. I got like 2 of these, and 4 games for 40 euros, super cheap, and they are in a really nice condition. I gave the second one to my friend Debbie, and I also gave the one double game, the game that was double, to her, which was Pokemon Party Mini, and you can even play it together via infrared. Amazing. And I also got Pokemon Pinball Mini, and I have Pokemon Puzzle Collection inside here. I can show you. This is so cute. You have to unlock it, and then you get your cartridges out. They are bigger than Switch cartridges, but like to consider that this whole thing is a little gaming system, like a mini Game Boy that you have interchangeable game cartridges for. It's just mind-blowing. And it's so cute, and I love it. And I'm so happy to have it. Mostly, before I got this LDK one, this was sitting in my handbag at all times, and I was playing some puzzle collections, and it's super easy, little small games, but they are also really satisfying on the go. They're perfect. So yeah, love to have this in my collection. And there are some Japan exclusive games, and Debbie is going to Japan in a month, so I'm preparing a list for her for stuff to bring me. Okay, let's breeze through the other games I got separately. Oh my god, that's so many. Okay, let's be quick. We have Mario and Luigi Paper Jam Bros. I got this with another order. I will show you later with Zelda Spirit Tracks. Spoilers. And because I had to pay some shipping, or did not pay shipping, or because I had to pay some shipping, I just got this with it. It was super cheap, I think 6 to 7 euros. Came in a case and with everything. So yeah. And now I'm kind of starting this little Mario and Luigi collection of mine. So now I want all those games, like Dream Team Bros and Partners in Time and all of them. And yeah, but of course for those I want the 3DS remakes, if there is one. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking about getting this game for such a long time, and then I finally decided to get it, and 1 week later I watched a new Nintendo Direct, and they announced that they will remake this for the Switch. You can imagine how pissed I was. Because it was not cheap. I think I paid almost like full price as it would be a new Nintendo 3DS games, even though it's used. But I mean, I loved the black case always, and it's one of the rare only new Nintendo 3DS games, like one of the rare exclusive ones. So yeah, I wanted it just for my collection, but also to play it because people say it's an awesome game, and it's the first game in the series, if you consider it like that. And like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the game after this, and Xenoblade Chronicle X is like not in between. It's like separate. It's extra. So, but yeah, I really wanted it. I don't know what to do now. I don't know whether I should start this and play it on the 3DS, or if I should wait for the Switch version and I get the Switch version and play the Switch version and just have this as a collector's edition, or collector's item for my collection. But this would be really stupid. I don't know. It depends. Maybe I'll take a look at it on. Maybe if my friends get it for the Switch, I will take a look at the different qualities of the graphics and then decide. But yeah, I was a little pissed after this Nintendo Direct. I cannot lie. I was a little disappointed in myself. I was so unlucky. Wow. Switch Strikers! This is kind of a new game, but it was really cheap for only only 9 euros. It was new. I bought it in an online shop. And yeah, I know it's not the best game and it's not that exciting, but it was 9 euros, and I thought, Maybe it's some puzzling. Never bad. And of course I know there's a Switch version, and usually I would always get the Switch version if there's a Switch and the DS version, but €9. And I'm a little into art at the moment and trying to learn sketchnoting and taking little scribbled notes and stuff like that. So I finally decided to get both of these games, Art Academy and New Art Academy. I know it's not that you're like learn how to draw on this, but maybe it's fun and for in between and on the go, and it's relaxing, and that's why I decided to get them. And like this was €2.50 and this one was €3, so they are so cheap. Yeah. Okay, I was spoiling this one already. I got Spirit Tracks, finally! You don't have to look for this game. You can get it anywhere you want, but it depends on the price you want to pay for it. And I was always like, yeah, but you should play Phantom Hourglass first because I have this one at home and da-da-da-da-da and yada-yada. But of course I wanted this game for my Zelda collection. I want to have all these Zelda games in my life. So even my camera is telling me to be faster because she's getting too hot. She, her, it, huh? But yeah, we were at Spirit Tracks. And yeah, finally got it. Of course you can get it anywhere, but yeah. I'm super happy to have it now, and it actually came with a free copy of Minish Cap. I'm not joking. This was my original copy with the case. I got it, I think 2 years ago, around 2 years ago when I got this one. And yeah, this one was inside because maybe you did not know, but Game Boy Advance games fit in those little holders here that you have in every Nintendo DS case. This is why those Nintendo DS cases are this fat, and I think it's just the European ones. I think the US ones are not this fat, but anyways. And I got this game on an official reselling site for books and games and stuff like that, and not on eBay. So I think they checked it. It came with that. The people that checked it for quality did not know that this one does not belong because it's Zelda. So yeah, and I got this for free. So yeah, it's lying around now here, and I will maybe give it to a friend or so, but this was a nice surprise. I got 2 Dragon Quest games because I'm really, really in love with Dragon Quest Builders. Still the first one because I decided to not get the second one if I haven't finished the first one yet. So yeah, but I want to take a deeper look into the Dragon Quest series. I know that Dragon Quest 11 is coming out on the Switch very, very soon, but I also know that it is like one of the longer ones in the series. So I was researching which games of the Dragon Quest series are really nice and maybe easy to get into for newbies, and everyone was suggesting Dragon Quest 4, so I got a copy of that. It was quite expensive, around €40. All those Dragon Quest DS games are really expensive. You see, I got 4, and I want to start with this one. I got 6, which maybe I do afterwards. And I would really, really love to play 5. But 5 is so freaking expensive. If you want to have a copy of 5 with the case, you have to at least pay like 90 or €100. And if you want to get the 5 just without the case, even just for the little cartridge, you pay around €60. I don't know why 4 and 6 are kind of expensive for retro games because they're around the €40 mark, so they have not lost any value. But how 5 is so much more expensive than 4 and 6, I don't know. But you know me, I'm a collector. Someday I will get Dragon Quest 5 for the DS, for sure. Also on the list for Debbie to bring me from Japan, the Switch version of Dragon Quest 1 to 3 as a physical version, because they have a physical one in Japan, of course. And I got Yoshi Touch and Go because I heard that Yoshi's Island 2 or New Yoshi's Island on the DS and 3DS are not the best ones. But I love Yoshi, I love the Yoshi games, I want to collect all the Yoshi games. But I heard Yoshi Touch and Go is supposed to be really nice because it uses the touch features of the DS quite well. And it was one of the earliest games in the DS life cycle, I think. And yeah, so it was also really, really cheap. €5 or €6. Yeah. And it's Yoshi! I love Yoshi! My Yoshi's here. Do you see my Yoshi army? They're so cute. And some WarioWare, because I'm really getting into Wario games, and I wanted to try one of the WarioWare games because I never understood the concept of micro games in comparison to mini games. I saw all those not comparisons, but advertisements, commercials, this was the word I was looking for VarioWare Gold. And I was interested in it, so I got the V version, and oh my god, this is so much fun! This is amazing. This is hilarious. I loved a lot. I love it. This is just amazing. Micro games are my new favorite thing because it's amazing. You can just play it for 15 minutes and you have not lost a lot of time and you just can throw yourself in, and yeah, amazing. And of course, I wanted to have this concept on the go. So I got WarioWare Touched, and I haven't tried this one yet, but I can think of it as being really, 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 really nice. There's still the cartridge in it. Let's get it out because all my cartridges go in those little containers. Oh, actually, I got a new container because I have too many games now. So I got this one on eBay as well, because the Hori ones I think sold out everywhere. I usually get the Hori ones, but yeah, this time I got these. This one is not nice. It has this here. You cannot put a game inside. It's just for SD cards. I hate this. I love it much more with the Hori version, where you have like a little holder that you can take out to put a game in, but you can also put the holder in if you want to put an SD card or micro SD card in. But it's your decision. Not with this one. I have no decision with this one. I lost 2 slots for my games. Grr. But yeah. Not the topic. Yeah, WarioWare is amazing. I'm also waiting for WarioWare DIY. I ordered this one as well. And I want to get WarioWare Ink for the Game Boy Advanced as well. Yeah, and maybe the GameCube game, but first I have to find my Wii, my original Wii, because I have one of the Wiis that support Game Boy Advance games. And yeah, I really want to try it out. I want all the WarioWare games. WarioWare is amazing. And of course I want WarioWare Gold, but it's still like 24 euros, so maybe in the next 1 or 2 months I will get them, but so amazing. And I'm also getting into the Mario Land series, like Wario Land series, like this Wario Land first, then Wario Land 4 is also on my list. It's supposed to be also really, really, really good. And yeah, I'm discovering Wario as a really nice character with nice game franchises. Well done, sir, well done. Let's, yeah, get to know each other a little better. That's actually it, almost. I got this amiibo. It's the Chibi Robo amiibo. I always thought it was so cute. And I got the Chibi Robo game for 5 euros, brand new and sealed. So they're really throwing them out in our stores here. And I think this amiibo was only €4.99 or something like that. And I thought it was more expensive than the game almost. I think. Like, in total with the amiibo and the game, I just paid 10 euros for both and brand new. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a try because this is really cute. And I think the game is fun, but yeah, it's hard if the levels are randomly mixed and you get maybe like one of the harder ones if you're just starting out in the game. So the concept is maybe not the best, but look at him! So cute. So yeah, this is the one amiibo I got. And now I'm really finished. Thank you for staying on for so long. I know, it was too much. I bought too much stuff, but I was in a bad state of mind during the last 2 months, and those games and collecting those games helped me a little. It's not the healthiest way to cope with your insecurities or feeling stressed. I know that, and I'm working on that at the moment, trust me. But yeah, it happened. It's fine. It's fitting this channel, so I wanted to show you and spread a little joy with it. And yeah, at least you can share my passion without spending that much money. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for joining, and have a nice night, day, or yeah, whatever time it is where you're watching this. See you, bye.